we all know if you're competitive, sometimes it's hard to have fun.
It's all about mindset. It's always ever been
Yeah,
about mindset.
yeah,
So, and
one
that,
hundred
that's the
percent.
challenge. Like maturity.
Yes,
Holy cow! Where am I supposed to get that? That wasn't given out to me.
which is hilarious because we shoot with people that are like young kids right up till 60s years old, and we're all still
Yeah,
competitive in that range. And
yeah. No, that's awesome. It's
yeah,
it's pretty good. It's one of
yeah,
those
it's
few
a lot.
sports. And as you get older and more less flexible, you start looking at paper punching as a sport or silhouette even. I
Yeah,
was talking to Asmir about it this afternoon.
I just
You
can't
know,
do the paper. I've tried it, and it's just
it's just not you, not yet.
yeah. It's even if you're, it just seems boring. And like moving around and the challenge of
Yeah,
obstacles and stuff is still there. So
sometimes you want to sit down and read a book or watch a movie, kind of thing. It's like there's things you like to do and other things that maybe you're not ready to do right now.
well, I
But
never sit, so everybody knows I'm always
yeah,
standing. Or if we go to family events, I'm
like
always standing, like
well,
looking for
probably
something to do.
silhouette. Probably that would be it's like all positionals, right? The whole time you're just standing and
Hmm.
shooting,
Yeah,
which is interesting. I mean,
yeah.
there's so many amazing shooters who are pretty good at silhouette.
There's
Do
a
not
lot of
do not
good
do
shooters in
not piss
general.
them off
Yeah,
while while they're standing with their rifle.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And there is a lot of good shooters.
It just keeps getting bigger and better every year. That's the thing we're talking to Matt about it. In the last podcast, and you know what? It's no matter how good you are, everyone else is getting better. Also,
Yeah,
the sport doesn't stand still, and it's a challenge to perform at the highest level of sport
yeah.
is never ending. Just when you
No.
get comfortable, you need to get uncomfortable because the sport is evolving. If you look at
It,
nationals, well, you
mhm.
went to nationals. You know
Oh yeah.
what that challenge was like, and the
Hmm.
the competition's one thing, and the course of fire is another, and then conditions and your gear. So, but yeah, we'll get
Yeah,
into all of that. It's it's
yeah.
it's it's still fun, still challenging.
It
I mean, I
is.
remember when I was training up, it was a grind, but you had to put the effort in to get to that certain level of competency, so you could sort of know that okay, I've achieved a certain standard. That now it's just strategy and getting
Mhm.
proper rest, proper hydration,
Yep.
proper fueling, and then stay frosty so you don't screw up on the clock.
Yeah. UOGs can all still shoot very well though. So
We have our moments every now and then, even a blind squirrel finds a nut or two every now and again. Yeah, no, the problem for me, it's like if I wanted to be good again, it's you got to spend a year just grinding away to get better. I shoot for fun just because I can't take it too seriously, just because I make stupid mistakes, or you know
oh yeah.
target acquisition isn't as quick as it used to be, but it's still fun. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's fun just hanging around. You know, get some really
Oh yeah.
cool people to spend the day with. It's always a good day. Never a bad day on the range.
No.
I'm trying to remember the last bad weather. We haven't had that much bad weather. Like the
It's
early events at Stittsville, the first few this year were wet and rainy, but the afternoon
the one
always
day
it got better for sometimes.
the one day
It
we
was a rough
shot
start to the
this
year. What's that?
was the one day we shot in Stittsville was -21. And the next time I remember I had the trucks all packed ready to go for the morning. I woke
Yeah,
up and it's all just glare ice outside. And I'm like, I'm not going today. Then I saw pictures from the match and
yeah,
yeah, everything's covered in ice and
it, yeah. It wasn't good, but
no.
that's the sport. That's the sport in Canada anyway. There are some lucky shooters who never have to shoot in adverse conditions. Cool.
Yes.
All right, hey, let me kick off the episode. Stand by, buddy.
All right.
Hey, welcome to the Rimfire Nation podcast, season 4, episode 17, proudly presented by testroad.ca. Tonight, we have special guest Jason Travers joining us to chat about getting into the sport and getting better at it. And he's had quite a year from when did you start shooting, Jason?
I
Last year?
checked it. I just checked today, and it was March 2024. Yeah,
So
around March 2024. I went to
year and a
your
half.
academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, went to your academy, and then I had to shoot the CRPS at the next one, and I didn't hit one target.
Well, we did tell you that, the you're jumping in, you got to expect at the
Oh,
most 1 or 2 hits
yeah,
per stage.
yeah, one would have been nice. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
so I mean that's a good point though. So as a new competitor, like you're obviously you've been shooting before,
Mm.
but now you're shooting under the clock, under match pressures, uh, getting skunked on your first. I mean, how do you deal with that? I mean,
I kind of came into it knowing like I was just gonna try it out and see how it worked, and I just well, of course, I got dragged into it by Matt's videos as well, and I was
yeah,
like, same as everybody else. Oh, this is you can jump in, and this is pretty easy. No, it wasn't. It was a good eye opener. So
there's a
then
steep learning curve.
it is a very steep learning curve,
Yeah. So if we
but
back up, well, so what made you decide to get into it? Just watching Matt's videos and were you
so
looking for something to do and something to spend all of your money on?
pretty much. So we laugh at my work about it because I've never flown before until nationals this year.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. So and they always tease me at work about, oh, you're scared to fly kind of thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my pilot's license then. So if I know I can drive it, then I won't have a problem with it. So I
Nice.
started doing all this research into getting my pilot's license and stuff and watching YouTube, and then Matt's video came up. So I started watching that. And then it diverted from that to shooting.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that was competitive shooting now. So that was early last year, winter of last year, right?
Mhm.
You decide to get into it. And
Yeah.
then how
It was
did you go to Stittsville? How did you
so I
find
was
how did you
doing
find
some
your local range?
I was doing some research online and it came up the Canadian Precision Rimfire series and that you had an academy going. So I checked out your previous videos, obviously, and Matt's previous videos and stuff, and did the whole research into it and then registered and showed up
And that was it.
for
So
that.
that was your intro into the sport.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
didn't you didn't you hadn't shot a match in ORPS or an NRL. Just
And
you started
nothing other
with
than hunting.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
thought you were just
Not,
trying to
ma-
get
not
better.
many people did.
That's awesome. And then
Yeah.
you shot your first match soon after.
It was the following weekend.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
And you got skunked. Now,
Oh, yeah.
was that at Stittsville? Must have been at Stittsville.
Yep. It was.
Okay. Now, did you
Yeah.
did you meet any? Did you have any friends shooting at the same time, or you
Nope.
made friends? I guess.
Showed up and didn't know a person there.
No, you had a rifle. You had a
Yep.
rifle, and you were shooting
Yep.
production. That was your
CD
choice,
four
right?
five seven. Yeah. And
Nice.
I was checking the other day, the CCI standard
Okay, nice.
is what I showed up
Classic.
with. Yeah. And then you get talking to obviously the other guys and stuff like that. And they're like, oh, try this ammo out and different things. And so I got some other ammo and I bought a KOL rack and put up a bunch of paper targets at my house because I can shoot
Nice.
100 here
Nice.
and then
Nice.
just ran through it.
Then now were you
Yeah.
setting up practice barricades and stuff in your backyard?
What did I start with? I started with
Step ladders.
obviously prone, step ladder for sure because I'm in construction, and then a rain barrel, just a couple random things that I saw at the match,
Yeah.
and then finally put a 75 out and a 90 and a 100 and an 80. So
Now, so that first year you shot, oh, you're still shooting production up to this season.
nope, and then go on, moved to open.
When did you move to open?
The first match, so it's last weekend, the weekend before in Stittsville.
So you're open now.
Yep.
You're shooting production up until a month
Prior.
ago.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Now, what was your rationale in going production versus open?
Production just to like learn it kind of thing. Just take a basic rifle that at the time I wanted to spend the money on and run with what I had.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
Well, some say it's the purest form of the competition because it's not about the gear, it's about the shooter.
yeah.
But shooting open, like now that you've shot open, is it easier to shoot open?
Well, actually, last year, Jonathan Peltier lent me his
Okay.
Rimex to
Okay.
try and open for a match,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful rifle to shoot. It almost spoiled me.
Yeah.
And then I shot his other open rifle just for fun at Lower Trent, and yeah, quite the difference.
Yeah.
Nice rifle that sits and balance is perfect, and
It
you don't have
stays
to
on
fight with
target.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You don't have to fight with it all the time, or yeah.
Yeah.
So
It is more work to shoot production.
production is well, because you're so limited too. Like I
Yeah.
run Discovery optic,
Okay.
because then yeah, the prices all change or whatever
Yeah.
around. And I have better optics on my hunting rifles, but you
Yeah.
obviously can't run them. So when you look through it, Jeremy, he actually calls it like looking through a fishbowl, but it's not that bad. It's
It's not that bad.
no, it's not that bad. It's all
It's
actually
not
it.
that bad. I mean, if you compare to like a Gen 3 Razor or a Collis
Mhm.
or Schmidt and Bender, you're gonna see the or Strike Eagle, you're gonna see the differences. But again, does it track? Tracking is the most important feature of a scope. Does it track consistently? When you dial up and dial down, does it go back to zero? That's the
Yes.
number
Well,
one thing.
speaking of tracking, so I
Yeah.
borrowed a scope from Jeremy, which who you know
Okay. Yeah.
is Match Pro,
Yeah.
and I took it to Lower Trent last weekend. I
Okay.
literally sighted in the backyard, took it to the match, got my velocity, all that stuff. So it's actually right here. And I don't know if you can see the zero is actually over here.
Oh, okay.
It does not track. It does not
Interesting.
hold, doesn't hold zero, doesn't do anything.
Well, that's not
So,
good.
no.
Well,
So he was always making fun of my scope. So then I got
okay.
to call him after the match. And his
That's a
scope was gone.
warranty. That's a warranty item.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, well, you've dealt with mechanical devices. Things will break
Mhm.
and things will drift, and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I got so many
So,
screw guns that are just not working. The clutch is gone on or something. I must be
yeah.
using them wrong. Yeah, one
That's,
it's also a convenient hammer. When your hammer
yeah.
isn't around, that's probably the biggest abuse that those drill drivers take.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
The battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's,
So
it's
then
definitely.
were you shooting a lot of matches in that first season after
I shot
the
literally
academy?
every single match I could possibly get to.
That's a lot of shooting. And now
Yeah, I think
what kind of process were you going through to try and get better? Was it just shooting and shooting, or did you
just
have some structure?
trying to figure out the sport and like
That's
how to
everything.
stay like your heart rate down, stay calm,
Oh my
focus
god.
on your shots and stuff. I think total, I think on practice score alone it says
So
40
in a
matches.
sense, you're like, you think about what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to condense, you're trying to condense what people have taken 3 to 4 years to do, right?
Yep.
Into one single season. Because you were podiuming. That's a verb, by the way.
Yep.
You were winning medals at the end of the season, toward the end of the season, or was it
Actually,
earlier than that?
it was really not my first year. I went to Battle Hill to Ron Sharp's
Yeah,
place, shot a match, ended up third.
it's all
And
right.
I was like, wow, this is awesome. I was so proud.
And
So my in-laws live that way. We're
yeah,
driving home and I sent my picture up and I'm like, I got third. And
that was in
then,
your first season last year.
yep.
Okay, so
And
that must have
then,
been the fall.
and then
Nice.
after that was the Eastern Championship.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I have to go back to the spot. Let's go back to that spot. Richard Tatasco and,
yeah.
oh my God, what's his name now? Anyways, we were like back and forth the first day for
Okay.
points. And then the end of the day, and the weather was horrendous, if anybody remembers it.
Well, yeah, it was
And
snowy and cold. And the wind was
rain,
just,
like you
yeah,
lay down the tank trap. The one stage was off the legs, and then I remember
yeah.
laying down in this great big puddle, just completely soaked. But and then I ended up pulling off first in that one. It's like
Nice,
yes.
nice.
So
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, that's the thing that people. So again, this is atypical. Like you don't typically start doing. I think what's important for people to understand is that the challenge is that you are competing against people that have been in the sport.
Mhm.
Potentially since the beginning. I know some of the guys that I see. They were there in the first. I wonder how many people from the first match are still shooting. There's probably a handful still in the. I'm going to
Yeah.
check
Yeah. And
because
I remember when I shot that match, I didn't own a chronograph at the time, so I had no idea what the bullet speed of my bullet was. I was running geoballistics
yeah.
with very little data on it and stuff, so it was quite the road. Yeah, so
Oh, Andrew Vincent. Ryan, look, Denny Gwynn was there. So there's like three people from the original. Ryan McLean was there from the beginning that are still in the game. Andrew Vincent, I saw him earlier this year. So there's a handful of the OG guys still kicking around.
yeah,
So again, as a competitor, you're competing against guys that have been doing this for 3 to 5 years, and part of the challenge, the mindset you have to adopt is that's their road. You're on a different road. There's going to be some ups and downs, and part of it is not needing to do it all that first year. You can, but you're gonna have to have some structured practice and breaking down kind of what what is holding you back. And
yeah,
a lot of it is just not having, prepped properly for it and not having a process, you know.
exactly, yeah. Because I remember after the Eastern Championship, Matt had the tank trap
Mhm.
challenge. I remember seeing the tank traps. I'm like, I definitely want to fight for one of those ones. And I was so exhausted from shooting every single match I could possibly shoot. I went there and completely grabbed the bed. About that match. I remember looking
Over
at Steve Barks and I'm like, I think we're on stage 6. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm just tired.
you toast, you just
Yeah,
toasted.
I was just done.
Yeah.
So,
So you can shoot too much. It is possible.
yeah, if you're trying to like figure it, I think there's so much going on in your brain the whole time. Like you're
Yeah.
trying to figure everything out from the start, the first year that, yeah, you can overwhelm yourself a bit, but
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
you get
because
through it.
it's not only just getting better, but just getting settled. Having a
Mhm.
process and being
Yeah.
comfortable with the process of competing in a
Yeah.
match.
And you're changing stuff around too. Like you're changing like length of pull, you're messing with like where your scope is
You
positioned and all
got
that
you
kind
gotta
of stuff.
you gotta stop watching YouTube videos.
Yes, for sure.
Just
Yeah.
just figure out. Am I losing accuracy? Am I losing precision? Am I taking too
Yeah.
long? That kind of stuff.
Just set it
Yeah,
up and go with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or have a mentor. Did you have a mentor as you were coming up?
I've had quite a few to be honest with you. Like, I think the first person that actually would be so there's obviously Steve Barks. Awesome. Gotta give him a
Great
huge
guy.
shout out as well.
Yeah,
Nationals team. My rifle loves Lapua long range. I had none.
yeah.
And he hooked me up with that. Jonathan Felsier,
Yeah.
awesome.
Solid
Helped me
guy.
a ton. Um, there's there's Pascal, like Colin Hart, like all those
Yeah.
guys, and then there's Graham Hill who's helped. Jeremy, who's hooked us up with some good stuff for sure, and we went and trained together a few times and stuff like it too. Because he started your first paper match,
Yeah.
so he back then.
Oh, Jeremy, by the way, says you must have dropped the scope.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's go. No, funny part is he didn't tell me that it was offset after he bought it. It changed until after I
Okay.
asked him about it. So, anyways,
Interesting.
um, there's so many good people in sport,
Yeah. And
and
that's what makes it such a great event to be part of.
mhm,
Right? I mean, because if the people weren't so nice, I would have stopped doing this a long time ago.
yeah.
But
Oh, sorry,
I
Russ
mean,
Rodriguez. Totally forgot about him.
yeah,
He was great. Like even traveling and stuff. Like I called him one night and asked him because I've obviously never flown before and how to get guns from the airport and all this stuff.
yeah.
And he was reloading his ammo and talking to me and walking me through it and writing everything down. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. There's
never
lots.
never talk and reload at the same time. A recipe for
Uh,
disaster.
You had the Tumblr going, so
For me though, I
but yeah.
can't be distracted. That's
But even
awesome.
like your academy was a big eye opener.
There's a
Very
lot.
big eye
I
opener.
mean, we're
Yeah,
just scratching the surface of what goes into shooting a match.
yeah.
Part of it is just rinse and repeat, just having that
Hmm.
process. I'm glad
Tony
that worked out
Norman,
for you. Yeah,
first match with you, friend of mine. We've talked a lot, so it's yeah, it's I don't know, there's so many people that have been good,
yeah,
but
yeah. And that's the
yeah.
thing for guys that are getting into it is if you're a solo shooter, you won't be solo for long because you'll connect with people that
Hmm.
not everyone's gonna have the same mindset or kind of objective, but you will find
Yeah,
someone who is your kind of guy, your kind of shooter, and that
yeah,
they'd be more than happy to help you with whatever you need, including lending you gear, like
yeah.
John lending his Rimax for
Hmm.
to try out and get a sense of what you might be looking for. And again,
Yep,
also we have all the loaner gear and even
you
free
do.
ammo for you to use. So it's you don't even need a pal. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously you can enjoy more if you've shot before.
Hmm.
Might not be ideal for a brand new shooter, but certainly you not having competed before doesn't shouldn't stop you from wanting to get into it. And again,
Yeah.
just see what
No,
it's like. Volunteer is a great way to see what's going on.
I showed up with a Caldwell bag,
There you go.
like the
You should,
green one,
bring
from
what you
Bass
got.
Pro. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Bring
yeah.
whatever you have.
No,
Everybody's more than willing
yeah,
to help.
yeah. Because I think that the misconception is that people think they'll look down on you if you don't have the right gear. But it. I would
That
suggest,
was my conception coming in. I was like, what do I
yeah,
need or whatever, and then I was like, I'll just show up, show it
just
up,
show up.
and yeah,
Yeah,
everything's great. Like,
yeah, and
and I
ask questions.
yeah, I played sports like obviously football, baseball, all that stuff, and then motocross as well. And this sport's by far way more welcome.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we work
For
hard
sure.
at trying to make it more
Yeah.
welcoming because we for this sport to grow, for the shooting sports to grow, you need obviously a certain number of people getting into it every year.
Yeah.
And I think it is growing. It's probably the biggest growth year we've had in terms of the new names and the new faces I see at events, which is awesome.
Yeah.
You know,
And you try and help out as much as you can with like
yeah,
even I'll try anytime like when you start to mid like mid season whatever like when you first start then just help out where you can.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
your
The other
gear.
thing that could help people is we have a stealth division that
Mhm.
if you're unsure and you want some coaching, we have a stealth division gives you just tell people that you're a stealth shooter and they're more than happy to get you on target and give you
Mhm.
active pointers during the stage to get the most out of your practice match that you're shooting because that's what
Yeah.
stealth is. It's you're able to get coaching. You can vary the positions or don't worry about the timing. Just safe fun and learn from it is
Or
the
if something
objective.
happens to your rifle,
Yeah,
like everybody will lend you a rifle. Well,
yeah.
hand you theirs to shoot a stage or shoot the rest of the
sometimes it's
match.
sometimes you're like theirs better than yours. That's the problem though,
Yeah.
and then
That's very
upgrades
true.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's also good for the sport.
It is. Yeah, for
Yeah.
the sponsors. For the sponsors.
Yes.
That's what somebody says. Do you have a loaner rifle? I said, okay, well, how much do you want to spend? Because if I give you one that you're never going to buy, then you'll be disappointed by what you end up buying potentially because you
The
won't
dangerous
be able
thing
to
is to
see.
ask somebody what they want to spend until they
Yeah,
see it, and then they'll want to spend more usually. I'm caught on that right now. So,
yeah. What's your role? So you were shooting a 4.57 before, right?
yep. So now I have the 457 with an L3I on it. Still have the Discovery on it, but I have a few options
Yeah.
to look at. So I think I'm probably gonna lean more towards a 700 footprint,
Mm,
more so as well, so that I can just take the weights off, whatever, and I can use it for hunting.
yeah.
Out of the
Yeah.
stand anyway, and flip back and forth. But yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
It's a big year for you. You have to relearn how to shoot.
Yeah.
Or
All
how
in.
how has the transition been? What's been? How are you finding that? What's the biggest eye opener for you? Having moved from
Transition.
production
Well,
production
I
to
knew what I was
hunting.
coming into. Like, if you're
Yeah.
going to shoot Stittsville or whatever, like you're shooting with the best shooters.
Yeah.
So as long as I can
Literally.
keep Yeah, that literally. As long as I can keep mid pack, I'll be fine
Yeah,
until for now, and then
for
hopefully
now.
I'll work my way up, obviously.
You'll
But
you'll
that's kind of the
you'll settle into it and find your open groove.
yeah, that's the goal. But I mean, it's not gonna happen in a year. But you never know.
Maybe, who knows?
You never know. But yeah, no, there's and it's good to shoot with them there too because like you going into a match when I go to a match in Stittsville or whatever, and I see all our the NRF series, like with the Western guys and stuff like that
Yeah,
too. And you look at the list of people in there and you're like, oh, God, if I finish like there's 60 shooters. If I finish like 30,
yeah,
25 or whatever, then you'd be happy. So that's I just don't set an unrealistic goal.
yeah. Well,
And
that's
if I
it.
do better than that, then you're happy.
Yeah, I mean, I was, a goal should be, so you can't say that I want to finish top 10 because you don't know who's showing up.
That's right.
What you want to say is I don't want to drop more than 2 points on a stage that has a lot of movement. You know,
Yeah.
things that you can actually work on. So, okay, if you take your worst stage
Mhm.
and say, okay, well, why didn't I do well on that stage? If it's a mental mistake, then yeah, that's what are you going to do to
Yeah.
prevent that mental mistake from reoccurring? But if it's
Mhm.
I'm taking too long to transition, then that's something that you need to work on and recreate that exact stage and figure out what is holding you back there, and
Yeah.
then you add that to your toolbox. Which
So
again,
I
that's
actually
what.
started right. I actually started writing in the match books,
Yeah,
like what my score is, why I missed.
nice.
Some of it's pretty funny, but yeah.
Yeah,
And then you can go back and review it
that's a
later.
great way. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's an
mean the
awesome
book's
thing to
there.
do.
You've got it, write it in there,
Yeah,
and then when you're beating yourself up on the long drive home or whatever, then you can
there you go.
focus on that. But
Yeah, and again,
yeah,
pick one thing out of every match. Don't try and boil the ocean, right? Because
no,
you stand a better chance of succeeding if you just take one manageable item and spend the next 2 weekends or 2 weeks practicing the heck out of that flaw
yep,
and dialing it out of your process.
yeah.
So yeah,
And if you
that's
can't
cool.
shoot at
That's
home, you
good.
can always play around with the prop in your house,
Yeah,
figure it
yeah.
out. But yeah,
Or ask any of the guys that you shoot with because they'll
mhm,
tell you. I mean, hey, how would you approach this? Well, here's the best thing that you can do is have somebody video you, which
yeah,
is intimidating, but you can learn so much because then you can show someone saying, here's what I'm doing, right? How would
yep,
you approach the same barricade and kind of break it down in the way they would do it? It might not work for your body style, but it'll give you something to think about or what kind of bags to use or use one less
yeah.
bag or use one more bag. Who knows?
My
There's
phone
so many
tag,
different ways
yeah,
to get this job done. I've
there
seen
is,
people who just there's no way that's going to work, and then they end up cleaning the stage. It's like it
yeah,
works for them because that's maybe it's how they practice. So
yeah.
that's cool.
No, and we all talk too. Like the last match we're at, like Steve was after like, how are you gonna shoot the stage?
Yeah,
Ah, I don't really know yet, but then figure it out from there and see if it
yeah.
works. And
He'll feel it.
mhm, yeah, trial
That's
and error.
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
As long as you don't repeat the same error more than once, right? Or more than twice. That
I think you're gonna repeat it more than once. But
yeah.
you get
Eventually
caught in
you'll
the
learn.
moment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Hopefully.
you will for sure. But
That's
yeah, no,
I mean it's interesting, the process of how someone that's why I want to sit down and chat with you because I'm always curious about I always say about this journey that people go on and A, what drove them to it, B, how they started on it and see what's keeping them in it and kind of what are the evolutions that at some point did you ever want to stop doing it or it was just you just kind
no.
of your
Like
personality
I
was
think
keep going.
we've all had our bad runs where you're just like, why? Like I'm driving 4 hours, staying
Yeah,
overnight, spending all this money and stuff like that to do this and basically just lose. But I don't know. It's not always about winning, I guess, honestly. And I think everybody in the sport is what keeps you going. Like all your
yeah,
friends that you go with or meet while you're there and like meeting new people. Like at nationals, I met so many new people.
right.
Like guys from the west
Yeah,
of even Canada that I've seen their name on the leaderboards,
yeah, yeah.
never met them
Nice.
yet. And
And
they
they're
were
all
all
super
like,
nice.
super cool. Like the guys from the U.S. as well, like shooters in the U.S. and stuff. Like everybody was so civil,
Nice.
and you'd say hi, they'd stop talk. Yeah, it's a good community. It's a great community, actually.
Yeah. And how was national? What was that nationals experience like for you? Was that
Oh,
intimidating? Was it, you know,
oh yeah,
were you
for sure,
nervous going
100%.
into it? I mean,
Oh yeah, 100%. I left the first, so we went for Friday for tune-up day, and it was windy and stuff, and then kind of zeroed the rifle around, looked around a little bit here and there, and then left, and then the next day got up, obviously, took about, I don't know, 3 stages to get the jitters out
yeah.
as well, and then so I knew nobody in my squad.
Oh
Who
no.
your squad is? Yeah, which was funny because a lot of them knew each other from previous ones,
Okay.
same matches they've been to or nationals or whatever, right? So they're all talking and stuff, and so Craig Morlock came with me, and he's like, just stay focused or whatever. I'm like, I know, but they're getting all the good win calls. They're sharing with each other, and I don't know what they're using, right? So you're trying to figure things out, and then it was different too because like we're like a lot of matches we go to, we're blessed with black area,
Yeah.
like for all the targets. There's none. And
Yeah.
me with colors, I'm not good with colors anyway. So shooting a black target in the desert sand of the fully birth grass on the one stage and stuff too, very hard. Target
Yeah.
acquisition was like the guys that scored very high deserved it for sure. Because like target acquisition was a bit of a pain and stuff. But after like the first day, pretty opened up. It was good. Like I talked to guys from the US now and stuff too. And I
Nice.
uh I didn't bring my pump pillow with me because oh no, sorry, I did bring it with me, but I didn't get any stuff for it. So guys were like, here, grab my pump pillow, take off, go do this whole thing. And
Nice.
yeah,
How
it was
many
a
how
lot
many
of it was
shooters how many shooters were at nationals? Do you know?
249,
Holy crap.
250, something like that.
Oh,
A lot.
that's a lot. And it's
Yeah.
10 stages per day? 20 stages?
Was it 12 we did and 8 the next day, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Good.
So I still have to and every, you know,
Nice.
when you get it out, but I know it'd be beautiful to go to, even like downtown and stuff. We were down there, go for dinner and stuff, and everybody was really good.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a long
Did
flight.
you? Yeah. Well, I don't know where it's
And
going to be next year. Could be probably going to be on the East Coast next year.
I don't know. You hear so many rumors. Like you hear
Oh yeah.
Texas, and then you hear Tennessee, and who knows where it's going to be.
It'll be
But
where it's going to be.
yeah, hopefully, as much as Idaho is nice to go to, hope it's not
Yeah.
Idaho. Because we had to fly from Toronto to San Francisco, makes no
Oof.
sense, and then take like this Lear jet up to Idaho.
Nice.
Yeah, it was quite a flight. But yeah, no, it was definitely a good eye opener
Yeah.
for sure.
Was there one big discovery that you made or occurred to you when you're shooting there? How
Yeah.
different was it? I guess what's the most different thing that struck you? Lack of
Um,
lack of target identification being one of the
Target
big
Act was a
ones,
big
obviously.
one. Was a big one for sure because, like I said, we're normally blessed with like a
Yeah,
block to
yeah,
shoot in and stuff. So with no black cards and stuff like that, you were like trying to find like the one stage. I can't remember if it was 17 or 8. The RO actually went out and spray painted 1, 2, 3, 4, and
was that
5
right? Just to
on the
help people out.
ground
Okay,
because he's like, if I can't see them, there's no way you guys can
all right.
see them. So that helped it a little.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then don't try new gear when you go to a national.
yeah.
That's just a recipe for
Classic.
disaster.
That's a
I learned that the
classic.
first.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
Yeah, yeah. I brought I want to try the sky pod, so I was like, I'm gonna run the sky pod. So I ran that, and it actually screwed me up on 2 stages because it was so much bigger
Yeah.
than the ground pod. I wasn't used to it, so I kept getting
Okay.
caught in the barricades
Gotcha.
and stuff. But yeah, that was definitely an eye opener. So and shooting with the best of everybody from like my
Literally.
division right
Yeah.
straight through. Yeah, it's really good as well. Because then you learn a lot watching those guys too. Because a lot like
Yeah.
was there 3 guys, 4 guys in my maybe there's more than 4 in my squad that had shot nationals prior.
Okay.
So they already know, they kind of knew what to expect from the whole thing
Yeah.
as well.
Been and they probably compete a lot also, right?
Yes. So
I wonder how different. So those guys that shoot, I mean, how far do they stray from their home range? I wonder. Are they shooting across the country typically, or would they just get up to regionals and
the
that's
one guy I
it?
was talking to was from Texas, and the other guy he was from the East Coast, and they knew each other.
Okay.
So they must travel around a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a big country.
It is a big country.
And because there's so many matches, I don't think you'd have to travel necessarily that much to shoot a match every other weekend.
No, if you look on practice score at any time, seems like there's always like 10 or 20 or 30 matches going on the same day.
Yeah.
So
it's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's the advantage, and the weather's always good, usually.
Yeah, but is he
better than up here?
Oh, yeah. I guess I was watching a video. They took a vote on the way they're going to do the scoring now for the PRS.
Okay.
Something to do with like from the top shooters score. I mean, they said they interviewed a whole bunch of the top shooters and asked them if it should be based on the top shooter score and all that stuff, and then you're scored that way. So we'll see if that goes through.
Interesting.
What that's all about. Mm-hmm.
Wonder why they're thinking of changing that now. I mean, how is it based now?
I don't hold me to this, but I'm pretty sure it was something to do with the fact that the West Coast doesn't shoot as many matches as the East Coast, or vice versa, or whatever. Different weather, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So,
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they're using raw points as opposed to percentage of winner.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
So,
yeah, that requires all matches to be fairly even in difficulty and challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And same environments.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because some matches like you get like 10 people that show up, and other matches you get like 50 people that show up.
Yeah.
So for points, I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. but yeah.
So how many matches did you shoot this year? It must have been a crap ton. Like your season start off in March,
January.
I guess.
Right here. January 25th was my first match this year.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. So that was, and I shot two different venues same day.
Nice. You're hardcore. You're getting a year off for the bang. It's got to be over 20.
Oh, it's well over that.
That's wild. I wonder how typical that is of Canadian
40,
shooters.
40 with
Holy
nationals. Yeah. Yeah. It's busy.
That's wild.
That's why I've had no time to do it.
That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't take long though.
That's amazing.
When you start January 25th.
Yeah.
Long, so.
Well, it's almost one a week. Well, one every week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because 52 weeks a year, if you shot 40, you're close to one a week.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I wonder how many matches that what's a typical shooter? How do you define a typical shooter?
Yeah, because
let's say typical shooter is going to be once a month, ORPS or NRL, right? One match a month, right? That's a good number,
mm-hmm.
right? If you're shooting less than that, then you're not really a competitor. Maybe, I don't know, depending on schedule. 6 a year, 12 a year. Is that an average competitor?
Yeah, I would say that most people stop in the winter season, so from probably December
now
to March. Yeah.
Well, when it starts to get below, single digits and with precipitation, either snow or rain, they're gonna say, you know what, it's a little cool.
Pretty much a 6-month break.
Yeah.
From like December on until April probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm the numbskull that shoots like ORPS, CRPS, NRL 22, PRS since Stittsville, and the NRS.
Yeah. So you think about it. So you're on the upper end of the range. And let's say the lower end is going to be that 6 matches a year, which is basically one a month during the summer season.
Mhm.
And then in there, you've got the 12 to 24 matches a year. That's kind of your upper third, I guess.
Mhm.
Because I'm
Yeah.
trying to think, so each of those people have a different type of, learning process that they need. And that's kind
Yeah.
of the challenge of as we're trying to help people get better. It's not one thing, it's many things to many different groups of shooters. Like how I would work with you would be very different from how I'd work with a shooter that just started, right?
Mhm.
Because they're trying
Yeah.
to learn everything and you're trying to refine one thing, right?
Yeah.
Or two or three things to overcome that hurdle that's holding you back,
Hmm. Yep.
which is
And
cool.
then I forgot Graham's Sunday fun days are on top of that and Pedro ones. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. He's doing an
Yeah.
awesome job.
Yeah. Like the Sunday fun day things, a lot of people love it because
Yeah.
it's obviously competitive relax. Like
Yeah.
you go there and Graham or his son Alan will set up a course of fire, and sometimes you just like, Alan, did you set this up? Yep. Because they're like crazy hard and stuff like that, which is good. It's
Yeah.
just nice to go there and just to shoot a match where you're not all stressed out as well
Nice.
and trying to perform at your top notch. Just perform and
Yeah.
have fun.
You've already had that. You've already had that with the
Yeah.
time measured leaderboard shit, right? This
Yeah.
one's just bring back the joy of the sport, taking all
Yeah.
the competitive or removing a lot of the measurement side of it,
Yeah.
possibly.
Because if you have a bad string for a long time, you definitely can lose the whole drive, right? Which is not the
Yeah.
whole idea of the sport. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's a challenge. Now, did you ever have challenges being motivated to like you didn't want to go to that match or you were always up
No,
for it?
no. It
Always up
doesn't
for
matter what
it.
weather it is. I throw my
Nice.
safety gear on if it's freezing cold or and go. It's
Nice.
just and it's just good to go and even though you're not going to shoot well or whatever because of the weather, or you're being lazy or you're just going to go and have fun and do whatever. Then it's all the guys and
Nice.
stuff and girls like it's a good atmosphere to be around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. Good for you.
yeah, yeah.
I have to
A
be
lot
there
of
because
fun.
I'm hosting the match, but
Yeah,
there are some
sure.
days we say, "Oh man, I
Oh,
wish it was warmer. I wish it was warmer."
match directors,
Drier.
I definitely envy for putting my stuff together sometimes. Like it's
Yeah,
in all kinds of weather. And then they
yeah.
have to pack everything up when it's raining. And
I think that's the worst
yeah,
part. I mean, the nice part is there's so many helping hands. Like
mhm,
just watching that crew people just tear into it and have it sorted and stuffed into my truck and trailers. Like, oh man, thank goodness. Because if I
yeah.
had to do that on my own, I probably would have stopped a long time ago.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a lot of work and
Yeah,
even writing the course of fires. Like I don't know how you do it sometimes.
it gets easier. It does get
Does
because
it? Because the
well, because
competition's
every
getting harder.
yeah, but but there's always one really tough stage or two tough stages just to separate the
Mhm,
podium guys, and the rest are just we're gonna get you to move, we're gonna get you to transition targets, we're
mhm,
gonna make you a little uncomfortable. I mean, the goal is that everyone finishes in the 60 to 70 to 80% area, depending win being the factor in
yeah,
how people perform. But the new guys are always going to suffer, right? Because
mhm,
everything's new to them. So I say, look, if you get 1 to 3 hits per stage, you're doing great. If you
yeah.
get skunked, your skill set isn't up for what that stage is demanding.
And now the glass is so good for spotting that most guys that are spotting will tell you like, hey, like if you're an intruder, you miss like
Yeah,
half mil right or
yeah,
left or
I know,
you're
right?
low or whatever.
It's
So
yeah, it's amazing to watch like that from the beginning, the first year to now, in terms of how educated everyone is.
mhm.
Like everyone is on point. If we ever came down to a Red Dawn type scenario, I think Canada's a
Oh
much better off place than we were 7 years ago with the number of, you know, hey,
yeah.
but they're only carrying 22s. But man, can they shoot those 22s?
Oh yeah. Well, look at the results from the Worlds and Nationals.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a lot easier to carry
Mhm.
500 rounds of 22 versus 500 rounds of 308. Tell you that for free.
Oh yeah, that's right for sure.
Just stick it in
Yeah,
my backpack and off we go, man.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
in
No,
our part, we're just getting ready for the zombie apocalypse. I'm just hosting these training events across Canada.
I actually
Man.
bought I should have gone to the local store. The lady didn't want it there. Her husband hates like tactical weapons, right? It's a hunting store
Yeah,
kind of thing. So I was in and she's like, I got a gun for you. I have it real free sale. Or I want to sell you. And I'm like, oh, okay, what is it, man? She was going to double barrel. It's a MK12. Have you seen those things?
yeah, no,
Yeah. Oh, they got like a double barrel on top. They pump like through the
nice,
brand grip and everything else. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this stupid thing? She's like, well, I want you to buy it. I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to buy it. And then she's like, you have to take it because Chris hates it, her husband. So I'm like, okay. So I walked away for a minute and I came back and I'm like, how much you want for it? And she told me, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to take this gun. Anyways, I get it
nice.
home. My wife was like, that is the stupidest looking gun I've ever seen. It's a zombie gun.
Is that a Keltec?
It's a MK12. So it's a version of the Celtic, but it's
Okay,
double barrel
yeah,
on top and then the tubes
with a
are
handle.
above.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, the way you pump it is the handle on it. It's the dumbest looking gun in the entire I've seen. So that's called my zombie. But, yeah.
Nice.
So,
Nice. That's awesome.
yeah.
We always have to do that.
You got to buy something.
You got to buy something. What did I buy this year? Did I buy anything this year? Usually I buy. Oh no, I didn't buy anything because I bought a truck this summer. Last year I bought a Beretta 1301 semi-auto
Nice.
shot. Yeah. That was.
How many times have you shot it?
Twice. Twice.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have more time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But time is definitely.
But it was always on my list of shotguns to get. So
yeah, it was like me. That was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, my dad's favorite hunting rifle was a 303.
Yeah.
So I found one. I was on an auction site, and I'm like, "Oh, this is a really nice one." So I bought it. I've never shot it. I like $4 ammo for it. It just sits in the gun cabinet. That's it. No time to even try it out. But
what's your hunting rifle?
Yeah, I have a Browning X-Bolt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What
caliber?
I love that. 308.
308. Nice. Yeah.
Yep.
I had a couple of X-Bolts. I love them.
They're
beautifully
so nice.
made. They're so nice.
Yeah.
They're just nice. They're just nice rifles.
Even the stock trigger on the thing is nice.
Yeah.
I mean
Tikas are nice too, but the Browning just for me felt, because I have both. Like my all-time favorite is an X-Bolt. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'd go back to it.
Yeah, they work very well.
Yeah, they look nice too.
Yeah, and it's totally different though when you go back to a hunting rifle with a trigger. You're like, oh my god, this trigger's crap.
The last one I bought was a Tika T365 PRC, and it's got the set trigger, so you can flip it forward.
Oh, okay.
Good for I think it's a half-pound pull when you're ready to go.
Oh, nice.
That one's pretty cool. Yeah.
It would be cool.
It would.
Did you get hunting with it?
No, it's my long range. I bring that out when I go to Saskatoon because we've got targets to 1.2K out there.
Oh wow!
So I'm there for the week because we set up Hunter and King of 2-2, and then the next weekend's the 2-day Prairie Championship. So basically, I've got like 10 days to hang out there and shoot guns. Nice. And it's private property, and it's basically just a huge playground for long range.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
nice little break.
Yeah, nice little break in between.
Mm-hmm.
But this year I was busy trying to find a truck, so that kind of ate into my lead time.
Yeah,
but
it's always something, isn't it?
It was something. Yeah, but it was good though. Next year for sure.
Yeah.
No. That's it. Yeah. So you're enjoying it still, obviously. And now you got the challenge of getting better faster.
Probably not. I wouldn't say faster on this one. I would say I'm probably going to try to be more strategic on this one rather than just
because you've been on the podium. Because I know what it's like.
Yeah,
you've been on the podium. You want to get there again.
You do,
but sometimes it's not up to you, right?
No, and it's not guaranteed in any division, really, right? So
no. Yeah, and arguably you're in the toughest competitive market in Canada,
Yes.
given how good everyone else is around you.
Oh,
right?
yeah. But
Which is good and bad
it,
because they're there to help.
mm,
They can help, right? You've got a great
well,
resource in your squad.
and it can drive you. It'll obviously drive you a little bit more too, right? You shoot with bad shooters, you're going to shoot bad. So
Yeah, this is
yeah,
true.
no, it's going to be a good eye opener this year. It's fun. I was back and
Yeah,
forth about it, and I'm messaging everybody, and I'm like, what do I do? Do I stay in production for the year? Or do I go move on? And kind of got both, and then finally I was just like,
yeah,
I'm not. I'll just move on
yeah.
and
Well, you
see
think
what can
about it
happen.
though, because once you've podiumed in a division,
Mhm.
if you just stay in that same division, how much better you're going to be? You're just
Exactly.
going to be
Yes.
doing the same thing over and over, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Mm,
But if you're,
no.
but if you're,
If
but
you want
you
to
look
move
like the
up,
kind of guy. Yeah, you're the kind of guy that I think wants that. That next thing. What's the next thing? You
yeah,
know,
I
which
think
is kind of
I'll
maybe.
get bored of it. I think not
Yeah,
because you're going to win all the time. You're whatever. It won't matter if you win, lose, whatever. I'll get bored of it. I think, and then
yeah,
it won't be as fun as the
yeah.
last year.
You're not going to
So
get pushed, right? I mean,
yeah.
unless a bunch of up and comers come up and start nipping at your heels, or you
Well,
start
they're coming up.
sliding down. What's
Oh,
that?
they come up all the time for sure. Like even the guys I was shooting with at nationals, they're really good shooters. So
Yeah,
and they had figured out.
yeah.
So yeah, no, it's good. It's just like it's time to move on.
Time to try something else. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, give me a reason to spend more money.
There you go. We need a
So
backup gun all the time, anyway.
yes, that's true. Very true.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And for your Rev 700 footprint, what are you thinking of? You mix.
Well, I have a
There's a
voodoo.
few out there.
Yeah, I have a voodoo. It's actually he's been talking about his voodoos.
Yeah.
And then I keep calling Jonathan Trimax my baby, but I don't think he's ever gonna get rid of that rifle. So nice. And
It
then I've got
depends. It depends on what's coming next.
I don't blame
You
him for
never
not really
know.
getting I don't blame him for not getting rid of it. It's
No.
nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be probably I don't know. Hard to tell. I've been back and forth a million times about it, so
Yeah.
it's hard to pick.
Yeah. Well, John Gingrich is loving the Deuce 2.0.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's
Yeah.
Kenny's new one coming out as well.
Yep. Yep. Genesis.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't know when those are.
Travis
I don't
think
know
he
when
said
those are hitting.
he's getting them in soon, I think.
I
Ish
thought they
December.
were. I can't remember.
I thought it was December or something. He said they might be
Yeah.
coming out or
See,
have
the
some.
problem is, so I always take the promised delivery dates of the first batch with a grain of salt, just because shit happens. It's
Yeah,
either
add 4 months.
paperwork or there's something that
Mhm.
always comes up. But
Mhm.
it was an interesting podcast with Kenny and Ashley. I
Mhm.
learned so much stuff I never even considered. So it
Yeah,
was very eye opening. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They've
So
got it
that
figured
should be
out.
that should be good. Yeah.
There's a Stinger coming out as well, or it's out. The Stinger
Oh
action
yeah.
from Military Eye.
Okay.
That's another one. So yeah, the market's so big, it's hard to pick.
Yeah. There's a new on shoots
But
coming too
yes,
next
there
year.
is. I know
That
everybody's
is
really.
supposed to be the new hotness. But again,
Yeah.
if you don't practice, you're gonna shoot
Well,
as
it's a
well as
different
what you're
learning
shooting
curve,
now.
right? Because it's just
Yeah.
straight now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's there's so many good rifles coming out.
Yeah.
Ammo's the biggest thing it seems like right now.
Yeah.
Like
Well, the
finding
smart
it.
guys bought as much as they could before,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard because you're looking at what, 1,500, 2,000 bucks a case.
Well, if you're into Ely, you're what, $39 a
Yeah.
box, you're almost 4,000 a case. Yeah,
Jeez. Yeah.
it
That's
gets up
true.
there. You're getting pretty
Yeah.
close to Centerfire
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
realize. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I don't know if it's going to change. I don't know if we're going to see more ammo in the
Mm.
availability. Right
Seems
now,
like
it's,
more stores in our area are getting it,
yeah,
like little batches at a time and
little
stuff.
batches.
But
Yeah. They don't get the huge resupplies,
no, but
so they
maybe
get
when it
some, but
catches
not a
up,
lot.
it'll be fine.
I
Because
don't know if it's ever going to catch up.
LeBou's been
I
out
don't
for a
know.
long time, right?
Yeah. I don't know what the constraint is. Where,
Oh,
is it a component? Is it brass? Is it powder? Is it lead? Right? Or is it
I've
all
heard
three?
so many different versions, like the one
Yeah,
with Luke and Lance burnt. Like there's so many things I have no idea.
we should
I
get
just know
some.
me.
It'd be interesting. I don't know if anyone would ever tell us. If I get somebody from Lapua, not that I have any
Yeah.
chance of connecting with SK Lapua or Ely saying, "Hey, so what gives? You know, so what's holding us back? You know, is it
Well, it's
demand?
maybe. But the NRL
Maybe.
now is sponsored by SK, and it's like you can't get the ammo.
Okay.
So yeah,
There you go.
yeah,
So
it's
who knows?
yeah, you buy it when you can get it. And
Yeah,
then even like when you're starting out, like you're already spending enough money to start. And then
yeah,
you're like, oh, I need a case of ammo, but you don't even know what your gun likes yet.
yeah.
So what
Exactly.
law number or whatever, and then by the time you
Yeah,
get it, right now
yeah,
it's
yeah,
gone.
yeah. That's it. That's so true.
So do you spend $2,000 or $3,000 and get a case of ammo, and then your rifle
I
completely hates it?
I think a lot of guys are doing the multiple brand strategy that
Mm-hmm.
they'll find 3 or 4 that their rifle likes. That's not necessarily the best, but it doesn't suck.
Mm-hmm.
And then just know you're going to go into the match with this ammo
Yeah.
because you're out of top pick 1. You're down at the plan B.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be S&B Canadian match or CCI standard
Yeah.
or SK standard or SK in the Pringles can, the
Oh yeah, the
magazine.
magazine. Yeah.
Yeah, the oily one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
like it though. I like that form. Like it just feels so nice, but it can't be
yeah.
good for the bullet profile. It'd be just jostling in there. Who knows, right?
Yeah, you might as well
Yeah.
go like Thunderbolt or something that's in a box or
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Thunderbolt or
Yeah. Turkey's
Winchester
ammo, I
White
think.
Box.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
hot too.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
think I got some still.
yeah.
There's buckets down in my basement. It was like blaster ammo that we had for
Free gun.
no, it was what was it? It was like demo days. We had
Okay.
demo days. We had Savage demo days before. So
Okay.
instead of putting the Ely match through it, like for the upper end rifles, we'll use like a SK standard Ely club, but for the Savage 64s, people just mag
Oh yeah.
dumping them. We'll just do Thunderbolts.
You ever found a Savage 64 semi that'll actually empty a full mag? I had one that
Yes,
won't.
I we have a couple. I do you have the new one? Do you have the Precision Savage 64
I have
Precision?
the one that's in the like the MDT style chassis.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
like them. Yeah, we've been I've been lucky, I guess, because we were running those for. Remember we had race guns, Rimfire race guns at
Hmm.
one time. Put a red dot on it, and
Yep.
we just go to town. Maybe it's an ammo choice. We've been
Maybe.
lucky. It's been running.
Okay.
It's been running. We used to have a
Mine's
GSG 16 when they were still allowed.
oh yeah, that's I have actually have a Mossberg Trainer 22.
Oh, nice.
Of course, that was on the first go around of
Yeah,
axing, which is
yeah.
crazy. But
Gun guys have like two safes. Ones you
yeah,
can use and one you got to look at.
that's it. Yeah,
You
same
know?
as me. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like, oh, I got this gun, I got this gun. I'm like, yeah, so do I. It's in that's it.
Oh, it's on that side. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's like, oh, buy this gun and you're fine. And then we'll go to a
That
9 millimeter
was
carbine. So you got a 9 millimeter
yeah.
carbine. Like, oh no, can't have that
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
And then the
What was it?
crypto. Yeah.
Caltech Stub 2K Gen 3. It's the folding 9
Oh.
mil. This one, the I think not the barrel, but the handguard rotated so you could keep an optic on it. Because
Mm,
before it would just stay flat when you close it, but this one lets you pivot, so your red
okay.
dot can stay on it without having to take it off.
Oh,
So,
nice.
so I was waiting for so long till it came out, and as soon as it came out, I found one and bought it, and it went prohib soon
Yep.
after.
I bought
I
the
can't
Ruger.
imagine.
Same thing. I
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
find
yeah.
anywhere in
The
Canada had one. I
PCC.
found one at S&J's and the full tactical one or whatever. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
nice.
hey, I was in a parking lot at work and I bought it over the phone. I'm like calling. I'm
Right.
like, here, here's my country number. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah. I went pick it up. Everything else, and then like a few months later, it's
yeah.
gone. Yeah,
But you still got it. You
I
still
still
got
got
it.
it. Yep.
Red dots now. You're still good, buddy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm pretty sure something will change eventually here,
Something will
but
change for sure.
mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So what's next for the CRPS?
We're looking at more formats. I was talking to Asmir today. So
Mhm.
paper precision's coming up. Silhouette maybe. Could be steel or paper. Paper silhouette. which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Same kind of format. You shoot standing, but
Mm-hmm.
instead of steel, you shoot paper, which is cool.
Oh, standing really sucks with a 20+ pound rifle. You know
And so you don't. So that's not your silhouette rifle. You see,
that. Yeah.
what you need is a Lithgow Arms LA 101 and a wood stock.
Or like a CZ synthetic
It's easy. It's
black.
easy to
Yeah,
synthetic.
with
Yeah,
a pencil barrel.
yeah. Well, no, you can get the varmint. Get the varmint, which has got the
Yeah.
match chamber.
Yeah.
Synthetic. Yeah, or the MTR. I don't think we
Yeah.
have any. We don't have any. We don't have any divisions. Like right now, it's wide open. Those paper matches. I don't think we have an open in a production yet. That might be changing actually. Asbury was talking about that because you get the
Okay.
guys with the 20-pound rifles and the sleds. The bench
Mhm.
rest sleds compete against the
Oh,
guys with, the ground pods and the
like,
the CZ 457 varmints. Sort
yeah,
of
like
unfair.
Jason from
Listen,
Gunslinger.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he's got a nice rifle from Kenny.
yeah.
Yeah, but that clock seems to be taking right off as well.
Yeah, I mean it's not for everybody, but everybody
Mm-hmm.
deserves their sport, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're trying to find ways to just offer more, try and get
So
more regular matches.
I have a question for you. Are you going to do a
Yeah,
match like Josh tried to put on in the U.S. from the Pursuit of Accuracy, where it's CCI standard, everybody shoots the same ammo, same lot for a match?
I thought about
I think it'd be
we
cool.
always joked about it. We even talked about it, same rifle,
Oh yeah, put 5 rifles
same
out.
ammo. Yeah, something like that. But just people have to adjust things to fit them and the eye relief, and it just becomes problematic when you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
weapons platforms. And ammo would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But then people have to zero in, people have to confirm dope, or they just say there's chrono stations over there, bring your own or use
Yep.
that one, build your
Yep.
dope,
Zero.
build your drop charts and go.
Yep. 0 at 50.
Wonder
Take your chronograph down.
Yeah, I wonder if we'd get like a huge turnout for that. Would people
Oh,
be
I
interested in
know
the
a few
challenge?
people that would love to do it
Yeah,
if the targets weren't like normal size, so they were like
bigger,
MOA basically
more
for
generous.
the less accuracy of that round.
Yeah, so like you'd figure it's a 1.5-inch group.
Yeah.
So he's gonna stand with a group better than that. 1 inch maybe, 1.25.
At 50, yeah. Depends. Some people's rifles love it. It shoots
Yeah,
very well up to 50. It's just after the.
it'd be interesting.
Mhm.
If I had a
I don't
ring
know
in my
how his
backyard.
I don't know how his turnout came out if it happened in the U.S., but that's what he was doing down there. Got a
Yeah,
match set up. Yeah, it sounded like a ton of fun. It was before nationals, just before
yeah.
nationals, and I was like, oh, drove down,
Maybe do
drove
5
down there, and
stages. Probably do 5 stages like an ORPS kind of thing.
yeah,
Because we can get we can get bricks of ammo, cases of ammo. Your entry fee includes your ammo,
hmm,
basically, right?
yep,
And winner gets a case of ammo. I don't know.
brick or whatever it is.
A brick, yeah,
I think
whatever.
it'd
It's
be
gonna be
fun.
just fun. It would
It'd be
be
kind of
just
fun to go
fun.
and shoot it.
Yeah, I mean, because car racing, you have the spec races where everyone drives the same vehicle, right? That would be the
Hmm.
ultimate test because everyone's supposed to be starting off the same.
Yeah,
So if we could somehow turn that into a 457 with, insert name of optic here, Athlon or Vortex, like
and
a
take one of the sponsors' optics, and
yeah, yeah, and just say here's everyone.
yeah,
We
there
get
you
10
go.
rifles. I don't know. Maybe
Five,
it's partners,
right?
pairs. They shoot both. I
Yeah.
don't know. There's got to be a way to make it work.
Oh yeah. Like his
But ammo
was
would
you
be the
showed up.
easiest way. What's
Yeah,
that?
his was you showed up with your own rifle, and you got handed your sight and ammo, and you shoot it. That's it.
Or everyone
But I don't know how it
everyone
went.
brings their gun and then hands their gun off to the person beside them, and you have to shoot that person's gun.
Oh yeah. But then he said like you get into the length of pull, cheap
Yeah,
riser, and
eye
all that
relief and
other
all
kind
that
of stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
It would
yeah,
be problematic.
yeah. Because I know some rifles absolutely hate it,
Yeah.
and at
It's
distance,
so
like
yeah, at distance it becomes more
you might have to
aggravating,
put like
I
a
think.
10-inch blade out at 200 yards or 12-inch
Yeah.
blade or something like that. But
I think if
I
you
mean,
like shooting, you're gonna like shooting. It's
yeah,
any chance to shoot is a good day.
yeah.
So
If you
yeah,
go there, they can't say that this person's ammo is better than that person's
yeah,
ammo because you're all shooting the same stuff.
yeah. Everyone puts $5 into a pot. Winner takes it all.
Yeah.
There you go. cover your gas
Yep.
money.
Yeah. I go and shoot it. I'd pay to go and shoot that one for
There
sure.
you go.
With
Yeah,
nothing in return. It'd be a fun one.
that'd be fun. It'd be a break. It'd be like a Sunday fun day, right?
Yeah.
You're just having a
Yeah.
good time.
That's what Graham does. He does that, and then it's not first, second, third that win. It's
Yeah.
random throughout the thing. So this position
Awesome.
wins. Graham can probably say which ones it was, but it's like 15th could win, 20th could
Nice.
win, third could win. Like, yeah, it's
Nice.
pretty
That's
good.
fun. That's a good way to
Yeah,
do it.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
never know.
yeah, I think Canyon supplies them still, I believe, with the ammo. It's a Gila.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's
you
not
get a
bad.
box of the Gila. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
that's
cool.
good. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And it's good
Hey, so
because then you
for
see how like young kids rate to old people, like older people, much older
yeah,
people that are there just having a blast with it.
nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Just
Hmm.
having a good time.
Yeah.
So
These
for
kids,
the new shooter, what advice would you give them? Someone who wants to follow your footsteps, Jason.
do better and just for sure. Just enjoy it as much as you're going
Yeah.
to get frustrated. Oh, one more thing here. So it was first, fifth, 10th, and 15th. So every fifth place
Nice.
wins. Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. 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 Just enjoy it. Have fun. If you don't want to dive in and spend a ton of money and a ton of time away from your family, which a lot of people can't do, I'm very blessed that my wife's very patient.
Yeah. There you go.
So
I think we're both lucky that we get away with what we get away with, or we're
yeah.
able to
Oh
do.
yeah.
But more
And
importantly, they understand and are willing to let us
they
do
do.
what
And my
we got to do.
daughter's very competitive in horseback riding, so there's a lot of like it's 3 times a week and it's shows
Yeah.
every month and stuff, and it can be all over the place. So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, it's good, and just yeah, you'll make a ton of new friends.
There you go.
Basically, it's more like a family than it is sport.
It's
Or
so
shooting
true.
family.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
did you ever take a maple seed course?
No, I was gonna register for one at Graham's, and I don't know what came up now. God knows. Didn't go into that one, but it's on my list to do
There you go.
for sure. Yeah. Well, I see some of the stages for ORPS, and they're standing. So
Yeah.
maple
Seated,
seed.
kneeling, and prone. Sling
Mhm.
only. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a subtle reminder that there's other ways of shooting up.
I think you're kicking everybody's butt with that one, especially with everybody with a 20 to 26 pound rifle.
There's ways to do it. I mean, there's ways to do it.
There is, but yeah,
There are ways to do it. But again,
yeah,
it's part of the challenge also. And some people say
yeah.
it's not valid, but I saw in a PRS match an actual positional stage. So I know shooting is shooting. It's a
Hmm.
fundamental. But
Hmm.
anyway,
We
we'll
did
have
it in
to.
Stittsville with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the stage
Yeah.
was standing. But yeah,
So it's out
no,
there.
it's
Good.
yeah.
Well, congrats on your achievements so far, Jason. It's been fun
Thanks.
watching because I met you obviously at the start of your
Mm,
shooting life, and then
yeah,
watching the podiums and the various
yeah,
regionals and other
yeah. The
events
regionals
that
were fun.
you're winning on. So it's pretty good. It's nice.
Yeah,
Congratulations, man.
thanks. I'm planning on spending a few more trips to the U.S. to shoot. I want to get to MKM for sure.
Yeah,
Shoot there.
yeah.
Obviously,
There's
Cats in Vermont, up at oh my God, Scott Jones's
yeah,
that Green Mountain there. Gotta get up there and shoot some matches and stuff, and yeah, tour around a little bit more this year.
yeah.
I keep,
Nice.
I keep saying you need to pick a few series to shoot. I'm like, I only if you shoot a couple, and then I find myself into this. So, but yeah, so
It's
and
good.
then yeah, it's and then do you think ORPS is going to change the PRS rules too, or are you going to keep it the way it is?
I think right now we're gonna keep it the way it is because we have CRPS as the feeder into PRS,
Mm-hmm.
and ORPS is a it's kind of like an incubator
Mm-hmm.
environment, so folks can get the if that's as far as they want to go, then they can stay there.
Okay.
but then the next jump would be PRS.
Yeah.
I mean, we let tripods in this year, and we took out the bag limits.
Yeah.
The only other thing would be to drop the time standard to 1:45. Because
Yeah, that might.
it's 2 minutes now. I might lose some people because we're mostly PRS rules now. I think. We have the same divisions, so the only difference is the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah, so too. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody needs to standardize the rules. NRL.
Yeah.
PRS.
Well, NRL and PRS will never align themselves. I don't think. But
No.
we, as much as we can, we feed into. Well, we're part of the PRS. We accumulate PRS points. So.
Yeah. Are you going to compete this year?
I don't think so.
No.
I need a year of training before I compete.
I'm
the kind of guy that dives into it pretty hard and heavy. It would be either running or shooting. Right now, I shoot when I get the chance. When I'm mentally okay to do it. But I take it too seriously. If I commit to shooting, I'm going to commit to training to shoot, and that's a different kettle of fish.
Yeah, I know. Going from production rifle weight to a open rifle weight, it's quite the different. Like, I shot my first match of American game. Woke up the next morning, I'm like, oh my god, I had my sword today. Shooting and slugging that freaking truck axle around on that thing. I'm like, oh yeah, because it weighs double.
Yeah,
but the other one weighed. But yeah,
it gets easier.
Oh yeah, it'll definitely get easier for sure. Yeah, and then you think we're done for the season?
I think there might be one or two more. I think we're trying to find a venue for a late season match.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then that'll be it for the season, I think. And then we'll have the leaderboard stuff up. We're behind schedule a little bit. Some things at home are kind of getting in the way, but we'll get into it. We got to carve out some time and get that done. So
yeah, I'm interested to see the score at the end of this year.
Yeah, no, it's good for ORPS, and should be good. Yeah, it's gonna be. It's too bad we couldn't get that Easterns to happen. Just I know it's a lot of points, but we had nationals in the area, so hopefully that offsets any damage losing the Easterns. But I think some guys were hoping for that double kick of two days.
Yeah,
to bump them into, but it's unfortunately out of our hands there.
Yeah.
So
well, you can still get it in. There's no snow yet.
We could try. Maybe. We could try. We'd need some volunteers in a willing venue. Could do it at Stittsville.
Oh yeah, you could.
We could.
Maybe. Did you do back at Clarence Creek? Maybe.
No. Too late in the season. It's been too wet.
Okay.
Yeah. We thought, I think we did try, but just couldn't make it happen. Yeah. We'll see. I'll put the feelers out and see if we can do one more.
Yeah. And then
it'll have to be late November though.
Yeah, Pascal is the next one in December 6th, I think it is.
Oh yeah?
In Stittsville.
Okay. At Stittsville?
Yeah.
No, maybe third weekend of November. We'll see. Yeah. I'll take a look at it.
What's going on?
Yeah. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for coming on, buddy. It's always good to catch up.
Yeah.
Hey, congrats on the best year ever.
So
far in your
so far.
That's your so far. Yeah. It's hard to say what's the right spin on it. Hey, congratulations on having an awesome year, man.
Yeah, thanks.
It's getting on the podium within the first 2 or 3 years of starting any sport is pretty damn good. So, got to step back and enjoy that scenery, before you push yourself and look to the next higher mountain,
Yeah, except for I'm the same as you when it comes to that. It's like, off to the next one. Let's just get this over and get going. So
yeah, that's it. Fasten your seatbelts. It's good though.
Yeah.
Gotta have challenges.
Yeah. Pick a rifle and set up and just run with it. And
that's it.
End of the day.
we'll hopefully see you in some matches coming up. If we can swing that to next Eastern. Did we lose your audio? You still there? Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me now?
You got muted.
There.
I can hear you now, yeah.
Lost it for
There
a
you go.
second.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely see each other again.
For sure.
Yeah, and then I'm literally shooting Grams on Sunday Funday on Sunday, and then heading to the camp after. So
nice. Good
Yeah.
luck. Happy hunting, man.
yeah, thanks. Yeah.
All right, buddy. We'll
All right, man.
catch you on the flip side.
All right, take care.
Boys. See you all on the
See ya.
firing line. Take it easy. Thanks again, man.